since February is Black History Month, I've never made a Black History video. Here's my first of many in the future. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this man, but I remember him since I was a kid. I used to watch him in the UFC. Maurice Smith, former UFC heavyweight champion. As a matter of fact, he was the first ever black UFC heavyweight champion and the second UFC heavyweight champion ever after he beat Mark the Hammer Coleman in UFC 14 in 1997 to win the title as a heavy underdog. See, back then in the old days, UFC would usually be striker versus wrestler. The wrestler would normally win. So when Maurice Smith got this fight, he hadn't even fought in the UFC before. I think he fought in Pancrase when he fought Boss Rutan. I think he fought in something called Battlecade or Battle Cage. He had a few fights under his belt, but never in the UFC. And this was his first title fight in UFC, first fight ever, right? And he was a huge underdog. But Maurice Smith survived a double leg takedown from Mark Coleman, got beat up a lot for 5-6 minutes, and Mark Coleman tired himself out, and Maurice Smith survived it, got to his feet, picked him apart with head kicks, lots of leg kicks, a few jabs, a few strikes on the feet. It was an amazing fight. I think it was 1997's Fight of the Year, but I thought I'd talk about it since he's an African-American. He's actually in the UFC Hall of Fame right now, and I just liked watching him fight. He was so cool, calm, collected. I just wish he was a more complete actual mixed martial artist, not just a kickboxer, because he got submitted a lot outside the UFC. After Boss Rutan, he submitted him twice. I think Ken Shamrock beat him as well, but still, he's a big name. He worked with Frank Shamrock. Frank Shamrock, we know about him, but this ain't about Frank Shamrock. I'm just saying who all can relate to him because of the work he did with him. But I think Maurice Smith fought in Pride too, so he's one of my all-time favorites. I think he's not talked about as much as he should be. I think he has his own gym in Seattle. They used to call him the Iceman before they called Chuck Liddell the Iceman. So yeah, much respect to Maurice Smith, and I hope I get to do more videos about Black history, which I will. I'm not gonna say I hope so, but it's an honor and a privilege to have him in my first ever Black history video on this channel. Congrats, Maurice Smith. Much respect to you. You're one of my favorite fighters ever.